I'm Coach Alana, and here today with me is Coach Zach, and we're going to go through a 30-minute total body burn class with you. So just remember, all workouts provided are intended for TMMKFitness members. So if you're not a member of TMMKFitness, please do this workout at your own risk. So what you're going to need today, we are going to use a PVC pipe just to kind of do a warm-up stretch. If you have a towel close by, that will work perfectly. We're also going to have some dumbbells and some mini bands if you have them, but you can use the dumbbells in place of the mini band in all of these options. Also, get your water close by and make sure you hydrate as needed. But let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and grab that PVC pipe or your broomstick at home, or that towel, whatever you have. We're just going to start with an overhead pull down. So we're going to kind of just open up the chest and the shoulders here first. Just reach in that PVC pipe down, open up, take a nice deep breath in, exhale. Go through these at your own pace, but if this stretch feels really good, it's okay to hold for a little bit longer and enjoy that stretch. And if you're ready, you want to open those hands up a little bit wider on your towel or your PVC pipe. If you want to try to bring it all the way behind and back up, it's a little scarier. It's less scary than it looks, I promise. But you can you're going to be able to get that range of motion. Really open up those shoulders. And if you have a towel, you can kind of go one side at a time and reverse. Whatever you need to do here to make this stretch feel good. Let's do one more full one. You can choose that overhead pull down or that full rotation, up to you. And let's bring it down. All right, we're going to take one foot, we're going to kind of crisscross it over the other. We're going to do a little IT band stretch. We're going to take the pipe, we're going to reach down towards those toes, hinging at the hips, keeping the core tight, the chest nice and tall. You should feel stretched down the back of the leg that was stationary, that didn't cross. You should kind of feel a nice little stretch on this side right here. Take a nice deep breath in. We're going to slowly bring it up. Let's switch that other side. So for your workout today, after we get warmed up, we've got some supersets for you today. And we're going to finish out with a nice little arm and glute burn. So get ready. All right, slowly bring it up. Go ahead and place that PVC pipe broomstick to the side. All right, we're going to come down all the way into the mat, and we are going to do the scorpion stretch. So we're going to come all the way face down. We're going to take one hand, we're going to place it underneath the shoulder. The other arm is going to come straight out to the side. We're going to kick, so if my right hand is over that shoulder, that right leg is going to kick as that right hand pushes. We're going to bring that right leg behind, and we're going to open up the chest and the shoulder right here. So this may feel wonderful, a great stretch right through here. If you wish to open it a little further, you can bring that top hand above. Don't force this stretch, but go to where it feels really good for you. Take that breath in. Slowly exhale. We're going to bring it. We're going to switch to the other side. So again, kind of place that hand down. We're going to switch. The left hand comes under the left armpit. Right hand out. That left leg is going to swoop back and cross, land on the ground. And then you can add the arm in for an extra stretch. Just being careful of the pressure you place on that side that's down on the ground. Wonderful. And that's saying you never want to go too deep into a stretch, but you might be able to gradually increase that range of motion each round. So it's good not to force it. Let your body kind of feel through it and sink into these stretches. All right, so we're going to do a couple of fire hydrants. You may see these a little bit later to see more of those glutes. So go ahead and get in an all-four position, shoulders over the wrists, core nice and tight. We're going to take that right leg. We're just going to do 5 fire hydrants to the right side. So we're lifting up with that glute medius right here. So try to lift up. Last one, and we're going to switch sides. So you got to make it even. Try and bring that leg up as high as you can without shifting that body weight. So we're keeping everything planted down. Really just lifting that leg, bringing it back down. Perfect. All right. So our final little warm is going to get you ready for that first superset we've got going on. We're going to do three of these, okay? We're going to come down for an inchworm into 5 push-ups. You can do them on your knees or your toes. So 5 push-ups at your pace. Then we're going to bring it back up, reverse that inchworm into 5 squats, okay? So we're going to do that 3 times together, and then we're going to go straight into that first superset. All right, Coach Zach, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So we're coming down. We got 3 rounds. Ready, set, here we go. So we're walking out into the inchworm. Stretch those hamstrings. 5 push-ups. So those can be on the knees or the toes. We've got those hands screwed in the ground. I'm going to try to press that floor away. So come up from that inchworm. Make sure that head comes all the way up. And we've got 5 squats. Send those hips back. Squeeze those glutes. Waking it all up right here. So when you finish your 5, come back to that inchworm. 5 more push-ups. So that was 1 that we have done. So we're going to do it 2 more times. Let's get that body nice and warm. Get that blood flowing. Slowly reverse it back up. 5 squats. If you need to reset that stance for that squat, that is totally fine. We're getting that hip hinge. Come straight down. So once you finish that 5, we've got 1 more round. You got it. So on those knees, those toes, pack those shoulders, squeeze the core, push that floor away. You got it. All right, last set of squats for this section right here. And rest. All right, so now that we are all nice and warm, okay, we are going to go into our first superset. We've got a banded squat with a banded push-up, okay? So that's why we just did that nice little flow warm-up with them. So if you got your mini band, we're going to place both feet in. We're going to place this band on top of our knee, kind of right where that nice little meaty part of your thigh lies. If you don't have a mini band, that's okay. If you want to add a dumbbell here for some resistance, you can. We're working on that kind of pelvic core. We're also working on strengthening the lateral side of those legs. So we're going to do our banded squats, just normal for front and center. We're resisting that urge for those knees to turn in. So we're going to be here for 45 seconds, just a regular squat. All right, 3, 2, and go. So we're just focusing on that nice hip hinge, keeping those feet square to the floor. There we go. Keep that chest up. Breathing through. Remember, the great thing about time is you go through at your pace. Now we've got 3 sets of these coming up, but each round we're going to have a little progression for you, a different option for you to try. So we're going to get used to this movement, see how we feel.
Five seconds.
Almost there, you guys got
3,
this.
2, 1.
Woo! Perfect. All right, so we're going to come down. Oh, you can leave that band on, Coach Jack, if you want to. So if you want to take it off, you can. We're going to kind of practice that inchworm, come back down to the mat. And we've got 45 seconds for those push-ups. So making sure those toes are straight ahead. Sorry, the toes. Your fingers straight ahead. Pack those shoulders. 45 seconds worth of push-ups. All right, count us down, Zach.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
So you guys already have perfected these push-ups, right? You know what you're doing. Pace yourself. Squeeze that chest. Push through. If you've got a couch at home and would like to use some elevation here, you can do your push-ups on the couch. Save those shoulders a little bit. If you're pushing through, driving through the chest, you shouldn't feel too much pressure on those shoulders.
10 seconds.
Woo! We got it.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Nice work. All right, bring it up nice and easy. 1 round done, 2 to go. All right, so this time with the banded squat, you can stay in that regular squat position. If you like to take it up a notch, we're going to step to the side and then perform our squat. So take a step, step, squat, okay? You also, again, can dismount the band. You can add a weight, and you can do your banded or your squat right here without that band, okay? So 45 seconds, we're just moving side to side. All right, ready, set, here we go. Just make sure you take a decent step. You still want to keep those toes about under the hips or those shoulders. You don't want to go too far, or that will encourage those knees to come in. So we're trying to keep them open. So use those glutes to open that band up. Drive through that mid-foot. There you go. And as I move, I like to move my arms with it, but you can do whatever you want to right here with those arms. There you go. We see that nice squat. Nice job.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! All right. That one's gonna get your heart rate up a little bit, right? All right. So now we've got a little side-to-side push-up. So, again, that band is optional. Take it on and off, but I like to keep it on because it helps me move a little quicker through the moves. I'm not sure how Coach that feels, but we're making do. All right. So, for this push-up, so let me show you guys from the side here. So you're gonna take one arm out to the side, push up, other arm out, push up. So we're still keeping that same distance within the chest, that nice push-up. Elbows up forward, 8 o'clock, coming back, drive through with that chest. So 45 seconds here. All right, get ready, set, and here we go. So rotate to the side. Make sure you've got a good, strong hand position. Those knees move a little bit, that's okay. Or if you need to resituate those toes, make sure you got that nice, strong plank position. There it is. Push. Nice work. You've got it. So Coach Zach's going at his pace, moving side to side. Make sure he's even with that push-up, even though we're moving in a different direction. Nice work, Dak.
Three, 2, 1.
Done. Nice work. All right. So that is 2 out of the 3 done. We are moving through this nice and quick. You guys are killing it. All right. So the final addition to our squats. Super excited about this one. Okay. You're going to give me a forward tap, reverse tap, and then your squat. So forward, reverse, squat. Okay? It's not a lunge because that'd be super, that band might be popping. So small little step. So let me kind of show you from the side here. So step, step, squat. Okay? Step, step, squat. So before you do that squat, make sure you've got that nice strong base stance. Check those hips, keep it nice and tight. So 45 seconds of the clock. You guys know the time. We've got this. All right. Count us down.
3, 2, 1.
All right. So little step, squat it out. So we're looking for that quality. So nice, slow control. Stay focused. We've got this. This is a mental workout right here too. So both sides are working and resisting that movement when we tap. So you start feeling those legs get a little burn going here. Breathe through it.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! All right, we are done with squats. All right, let's come down for the push-up. We are going to take that band off the legs though for this one. This is the last one. If you guys would like another option for that push-up, we are going to make this a banded push-up. All right, so we are going to come down, have the band above the wrist. So what we're doing is we are, again, resisting. We're going to help get a nice little external rotation. It's going to help those shoulders stay nice and packed. So it's going to work a lot more other muscles too. So stretch that band out. That's optional. Again, you can take that band off on those knees or those toes and keep that nice, strong push-up position. You've got this. You can do it. All right. Ready? Set. Here we go. Last set of push-ups right here. So squeeze to that chest. Push up. You might feel those triceps a little more on this one. we squeeze into that core, we squeeze in those glutes, you pushing through the chest, pushing that floor away. You've got it. We're in the home stretch right here.
10 seconds.
Inhale down.
2
Woo. Exhale
and
up.
1.
Nice. All right. Grab a drink of water here. Towel up if you need to. We're going into our second superset. So this one we're going to focus on some hamstring glute work. We're going to do some banded single leg deadlifts as well as some rows for the back. So same format, 3 rounds of 45 seconds. So we are going to still use the band, but you may want to change out the dumbbell for a few of your options. This one is going to call for a lighter mini band. So if you have a set, choose the lightest one to start with, just to make sure this exercise is going to feel good for you. If the band is not stretchy enough, opt out for your dumbbell, so you're still getting great work. We don't want one that's too tight, so we won't get the range of motion we need, okay? So we're going to start with the band. We're going to place it under that right foot. So we're kind of looking at right below that kind of palm of the foot, so a little bit above the arch. We want to make sure we keep a nice, strong, flat position right here. So we are going to have both hands on the band, okay? Or both hands on the dumbbell if you have that as well. So we're going to keep the chest up nice and tall. We're going to lift that leg up, tap it back down on the ground. This one's going to really test your balance here as well, but that band is going to help you have a little more control. If you need to use a couch or a chair to hold on to the side, please do, okay? You may see us shaking a little bit as well. So if you need to, drop the band, grab the dumbbell, you can do the same move here. So this one we are going to be doing 45 seconds on each side. Same with the arm section coming up. All right, so we're going to do this side first. We're going to go ahead and do the rows, and then we'll switch bands. All right, 3, 2, here we go. All right, let's test this balance out. This is my not so strong side, but in order to get it stronger, we've got to put it to work, right? So I like to think about putting the heel, the big toe, and the pinky. Try to keep all that nice and flat. We don't want to go down too far. About tabletop is about the farthest you want to go, but we also want to make sure we aren't opening up those hips and shifting side to side. So go to that level that feels comfortable for you. Make sure that hamstring and glute are working, of the leg that's holding the band. And reset each one. Squeeze that glute. There you go.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Woo, nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and keep that band in that foot. We're gonna take the left leg back. So if you have that band in your right foot, take your left leg back for me. We are going to hold that band in the opposite hand, okay? So right foot, left hand's got the band. Place the right hand on that thigh. Bring that shoulder back and down. We've got some rows for 45 seconds, okay? So at any point you need to shake it out, stand up, relax. But that leg we just worked is going to be feeling it a little bit too. So try to get a nice strong row right here. All right, so 45 seconds here.
3, 2, 1.
So with that band, it's going to help if you get a little rotation. We've been working on our lat rows. So palm down, then we're going to rotate, bring it in. Nice, slow control on the way back down. This is where that band is awesome to work with because it's going to trick you. It's going to pull you down pretty fast. So we've got to resist that urge for that band to pull us back to down with the gravity. So Zach's got a great control and he's got a great pace going with that row. So remember that breath work. Nice hinge of those hips. Place that right hand for support. We're trying not to lean all the weight on it.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Nice work. All right, so now we gotta switch that band to the other side. Give that right leg a little bit of a break. And we've got 2 hands this time in this band as well. So we're gonna take that right leg, it's gonna come back and bring it back up. Woo! All right.
Ready?
Ready?
All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. pull you down super fast so we can get some good eccentric work on those hamstrings. If you're a little teeter-totter here. Woo. This one really is going to work that brain too. So if you need to, find a spot on the ground to focus on. It will really help you. Or again, if you've got something to the side you can hold on to right here to help you with that balance, please do.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Woo! All right, nice work. All right, so we are going to do that row next. So get that nice strong grip. Take a step back, nice little split stance. We're bringing the shoulder back and down, hinge, and row. Remember to rotate that band a little bit as we come into that row position. So 45 seconds here. All right.
3, 2, 1.
So nice and easy. Nice strong pull. Now if you need to, again, if that band is not feeling great, if you're not able to really get a good row here, substitute that dumbbell or your object at home where you can get a nice row. So you can be in that same position, but depending on what you have at home, that may be a safer option for you. And that way you can get that full range and you won't put too much pressure in that shoulder.
Five seconds.
We've got this.
2, 1.
Woo! Nice work. All right, so walk it out a little bit. How those legs and back feeling? Whew, feeling it?
Feeling it.
All right, so we're gonna go for that round 2. So we're gonna do an alternate grip just for that dumbbell, that deadlift, sorry. So we're gonna place that band underneath the foot again. So this is round 2. So this time instead of both hands, I'm gonna challenge you to do the opposite hand, just like we had in the row. So have it one hand, okay? You can place that arm out to the side if you need to. But we're gonna do our single leg deadlift from here, okay? So 45 seconds. We're gonna do these for one more round. This is our last round on these because we are doing those both sides and it's full 45 seconds each. So it's your last round for the deadlift on each leg and the rows. So let's make these count, all right?
3, 2, 1.
So you may feel a little bit more imbalanced because we don't have both hands helping us out, helping guide us. Again, use an object to the side. Ooh, so that was a little shaky. Or find something to focus on. Squeeze that glute when you come up. There you go, nice work. Starting to get that rhythm down. Takes a few to get comfortable. Find that sweet spot.
3, 2, 1.
Finish off on a good note. Whew, there we go. All right, second set of rows. So this time, you're gonna add a nice little hold for me up top. So what I mean by that is, so same position, so when we row up, count for 2 Mississippis, and then bring it down, okay? All right, we got this.
3, 2.
So hold for 2 up top, bring it back down. So making sure you're gonna have full range of motion right here. So if you have that dumbbell instead of that mini band, you're still gonna hold up top, squeeze, trying to pull that shoulder blade next to the other. Get those upper back, mid back muscles working. Focus on that breath work as you feel that burn.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Woo! All right. So switch that band up. Other leg. We're almost finished. We're almost finished through with these. So remember, we got the opposite hand and the band that's underneath the foot. Bring the arm out to the side for some balance. 45 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
So Coach Zach, are you better on your left side or your right side?
My left side.
Ooh. Now because we got two lefties in the house here. So let us know which side is your stronger dominant side. We're so proud of you guys for working hard on the opposite side as well. So if you notice you start to get a little wobbly or start opening those hips up, don't go as low. That's okay. Woo.
3, 2, 1.
Nice work. Woo. Oh, I almost switched my band out. We got one more set of those rows. All right, so holding steady. Get a nice little squeeze on the end. This is your last set right here, okay? We can do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so give me that nice squeeze up top. Slowly bring it down. So that if you're doing the right-handed row, that left hand is barely on that thigh, just for some support. I don't want you putting all that weight forward. So pat that shoulder back. Row towards the corner of the ceiling. There we go. You need to bring that back foot in a little bit too. That's okay.
10 seconds.
Let's finish strong right here. Come on. Do one more good one.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Nice work. All right, a little break here. Coach Zach is going to take us through a couple descending arm work, band optional here as well, and then I'm going to finish out with some banded glute work. Hope you guys are still feeling nice and strong. We are getting there, almost there.
All right, so for this part of the class, we're going to be doing 2 sets of 12. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells. So our first exercise we got is hammer curl, and we're going to follow that up with a skull crusher. So for the hammer curls, you're going to have a neutral grip coming up, and then we're going to really focus on that slow and control negative part of the movement, coming up and trying to stay slow and controlled throughout that negative. After that, once you do our 12 repetitions, we're going to go into our dumbbell skull crushers. So with this, Alana, if you go ahead and lay down. So with this, you can use both dumbbells. You can use one like Coach Alana is. What we're trying to do here is create stress on the triceps. We're wanting to go overhead and then squeezing at the top. As you're coming down again, it works similar to the hammer curl part of the of this little circuit here. We're really just kind of focusing on that eccentric stretching part of the movement and then coming up.
And
All
you want
right.
to add a little extra something to it. That band can be added to both these exercises and help you work on making sure we're keeping those shoulders packed and open. So if you got that band, I challenge you guys to put it on with me, and let's give it a go.
All right, we got 12 repetitions, dumbbell hammer curls. 3, 2, 1. Slow and control.
Something just to think about here for that stance too, just keep those knees soft and your core tight. So if you got a little bit too heavy of a weight, you want to be careful not to swing it, especially because we're kind of focused on that descending work. So change those weights out if you need to. Or if you start with that band and you regret starting with that band, you can take it off. But I'm feeling a nice burn.
4, 3, 2, last one. Done.
Woo!
All right. Move on to your back. Again, you can use both dumbbells. That's what I'm going to do. Elena's just going to use.
I'll try
Oh,
both.
you going to do both? All right,
Yeah,
I'll
the
do
band
one.
I'm gonna.
All right.
Oh.
I'll do one. 12 repetitions in 3, 2, 1. Again, we're trying to control on the way down, coming up. If you want to engage those triceps a little bit more, you can push out, but not quite have the weight over your head at the top. Kind of engages those triceps a little bit more. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1.
Woo! Whew. Feeling the burn on those.
All right, back up, straight into hammer curls. Ready, Coach Alana?
Oh, I'm ready. That
All right.
band, I slightly regret it, but it gave me a great pump.
3, 2, 1. Again, we're not trying to swing with this. We're just trying to stay stable and let those biceps do work. Halfway there. 4, 3, 2, last one. And done.
Woo!
All right, we got one more set. Skull crushers. Ready, Coach Alana?
Let's do this. Last set.
All right, let's get it. Go.
Try to keep those elbows in towards the ears. It's part of the work is spotting that urge to let those arms open. So keep them in nice and tight.
Halfway there. 3, 2, and 1.
Woo! Nice job. All right, so now those arms are about to fall off, right? We're gonna grab our band again. We're just gonna finish out with a little booty burn, okay? We're gonna place it above those thighs. We've got 30 seconds for each move. So we're gonna go one round, but we've got to hit both sides, okay? So 2 more minutes of work, and then we're gonna stretch, and then we'll see you guys next time. So let's come into an all-four position. We're gonna do those fire hydrants we talked about at the beginning. So we're gonna go for 30 seconds to each side. Try to keep those hips square to the floor. As soon as we finish both sides, we're gonna point that toe down, and we're gonna do a little banded glute extension. So keep that foot nice and flat, going towards the ceiling, okay? 30 seconds each side, and then we are finished. All right, Coach Zach here to start our time for us.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
All right, so don't forget about the core here, so keep that core drawn in. We're just lifting that leg away to the side. Still trying to keep those hips square to the floor. Try to pop open. If that band is a little too tough and you start to feel like you're open here, take that hand off and just do the leg movement. Your leg's got some weight to it, so it's gonna feel pretty good even without the band.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch.
Woo. All right, so let's go straight into it. 30 seconds. That left side. So keeping those hands soft, shoulders relaxed. We're still keeping them packed and drawn back behind us to help the core stay nice and strong in this move. Keeping those eyes looking towards your mat, nice neutral position.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! All right, so curl those toes towards you, and remember we're gonna go towards the ceiling, keep a nice 90 degree, and back down. All right, so let us know, we're going for that full minute. Let us know we're halfway and we can switch sides. So again, try to get that foot towards the ceiling. We're gonna knock it out. We're gonna feel those hammies working here as well.
3, 2, 1, switch.
Woo! Last side. So keeping that foot pointed is going to help that band from slipping like it just did on me. So keep a nice pointed position. Squeeze the glute. There you go. You guys are killing it. You're almost there.
Just 10 seconds.
Woo! Squeeze the booty.
3, 2, 1.
Nice job. Woo! Oh, all right, Coach Zach is going to take us through a nice little pull down, and then we're going to wrap it up. So let's take it away.
All right, so we're going to run through our warm-up stretches again, see if you can't get a little bit deeper in those. So go ahead and grab that towel again, or if you have a PVC pipe or dowel, you can use that too. So first up, we got that overhead pull down. So see if you can't get those shoulders a little bit more loose. It should be able to open up a little bit more, get that full range of motion.
Feels so great after all that work we just did too.
If you want, you can just hold it, kind of get that stretch, especially in the chest. So do all those push-ups.
Woo! That's good.
All right, next we're going to go into that IT band stretch again. So right foot across left foot, and hinge.
Just remember, breathe through these stretches, get the oxygen in there. As you continue that deep breathing, you'll be able to get a little further in those stretches. And it's good to repeat these a few times just to make sure you're getting that range of motion and getting a proper cool down.
Go ahead and switch. Come up.
Woo.
All right, last one we're going to do, get on your belly and do that scorpion stretch one more time.
Who knew this may be your new favorite in class today?
Yeah. All right, right hand up, left hand extended, and bring that right foot across and up. If you want, you can try to take that right hand and go over. See if you can't get a little bit farther in that stretch. And back. Go ahead and switch.
Make sure you clear those dumbbells and any object you might have.
Again, you can open up again. And relax.
Woo. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We hope you had a wonderful workout. We know we sure enjoyed having you guys. Just remember to go on and take this day. You worked hard. You deserve it. You guys are amazing. And we will see you next time. Have a good one.